Once you defeat all 4 foes, all 4 torches in the main room will light up. So you can go down to the basement. In this room, you can push the walls in a counterclockwise fashion. You want to do this in order to step on a series of switches. You know, as the map tells you, there are little rooms for them. Actually, 5 of them leading off of this room. We're in one right now. Let me see. All of those rooms have switches, except for one that has a golden skulltula, and the one that leads to the boss fight. And apparently you can't pull, you need to push the walls. Alright, so basically this is all you're going to have to do. Just push the wall in a counterclockwise direction, step on the new switch, and repeat until you're in the boss fight. You know, I'm kind of confused now that I think about it. I haven't wondered about this when I played the game before, but what happened to Saria? I mean, when you call her on the Ocarina, she says, "Hey, I'm in the forest temple, trapped by evil bad guys," but we don't see her anywhere inside the forest temple. And the boss of the temple isn't holding her hostage or anything like that. So where is she? As soon as we beat the boss, which will happen in this video, she is going to come back and we'll see her, but we never find out exactly where she is. In the next dungeon, you know, it's the fire dungeon, we're going to meet our Goron friends. They're going to be inside the temple. And in the water temple after that, Ruto, we're going to meet Princess Ruto again. She's going to be inside the temple. But Saria is not inside this temple where she's supposed to be. Yeah, confusing. Anyway, boss fight time. And we're in some sort of art gallery. Huh? Wait, where'd the background music go? Huh? It's Ganondorf? Oh good, it's not him, it's just an evil spirit from beyond. I don't know if I like that better or worse than the real Ganondorf. Okay, so Phantom Ganon will ride out of these pictures. You want to shoot him with an arrow when he tries to ride out. He's going to be riding his horse down one of those roads. The tricky thing is that there are two Ganondorfs. Yeah, 2 of them come out of the picture at the same time. So you just have to guess. Hope that you guess correctly and you pick the one that really is the real Phantom Ganon, instead of the one that's just a Phantom Ganon. I imagine Ganon has shortened his name. Instead of being called Ganondorf, he wants to be called Ganon. Mainly because he's tired of people calling him Ganondorf. I think that's why he's decided to change his name. Okay, hit him 3 times, and Abby has some helpful hints. You want to attack? You want to answer his magical attack with an attack of your own. He's going to shoot a fireball at you. Hit it with your sword. Just hit it with your sword and it will bounce right back at you. If you're also very good with timing, you can use an empty bottle. Yes, that's right. You can defeat Phantom Ganon with an empty bottle. It's pretty cool. Normally what's supposed to happen is that what just happened there, it goes back and forth a couple of times between you and Phantom Ganon. The fireball bounces back and forth between the two of you. That's normally what's supposed to happen. Fortunately, I'm very good, so I did a lot of damage to him. And we get to hear from the real Ganon.
Hey kid, it looks like you did well, but you have only defeated my Phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy.
The gap between dimensions. Well, that's a confusing cosmology if I ever heard one. How could there be a gap between dimensions? I mean, it has to be somewhere, right? Which means it's inside a dimension. I don't know. Whatever, let's meet Saria. Saria is safe and sound and a sage. Yes, that's right. Saria is one of the 6 sages. It's good to see her again, but it's also kind of sad, because it is destiny that they can't live in the same world. She has to live in the Chamber of Sages now, and he has to live in Hyrule. And this is really sad because, well, you know, there are 4 other sages, and basically there are 4 other characters that Link knows, and every single one of them is going to be a sage, so he's not going to be able to see any of his friends again. He's going to save his friends, make them into sages, and then never see them again, and it's so sad. I'm sorry. We're never gonna see Saria again. But she will always be our friend. Aww. I miss her already. Oh well, at least we can always call her on the Ocarina whenever we need to chat. And what is this? Is this some dirt in the ground? What's going on here? Whoa! Link is apparently very, very scared. We have a baby Deku Tree? Alright, there's a baby Deku Tree! Alright, we saved Saria, and now we've got a new Deku Tree. And the Kokiri never grow up. That's why none of them recognize Link. Yeah, but why did Link grow up? I'm wondering that, and I'm wondering, how did Link get his ear pierced? He didn't have a pierced ear when he was a kid, but his ear is pierced now that he's an adult. When did that happen? Did one of the sages pierce his ears when he was sleeping in the Chamber of Sages? It must have been Rauru. He must have pierced Link's ears. I don't know why. Even though we just saw the Deku Tree get born, the Deku Tree already knows Link's backstory. This is Link's origin story. His mother was injured. She went into the Kokiri Forest and gave her child to the Deku Tree. She died shortly afterwards. The Deku Tree, with his magical mustache powers, could tell that the child would grow up to save the world. And so they raised the baby as a Kokiri. And now the day of destiny has come. Link has to save the world. Doo-doo-doo! And he was always bound to lead the forest. Just like Saria said when Link first left the forest. Break the curses on all the temples. Will do, Deku Tree.